What's going on YouTube? Back at you guys with another video. Today I'm here in my warehouse, finally got the air conditioning back up and running. But besides that, today's topic is going to be products that you should avoid selling at all costs, especially if you are just beginning with your journey to selling on Amazon. And this specifically applies to private label products. Obviously with private label, we are creating our own products, we are branding them and selling them on Amazon. And I want to give you a different wide variety of products that you should absolutely avoid selling. If you are a beginner, these are products you can eventually get into as you get more experience with selling on Amazon and private label. But to start out, you guys want to go with the more simpler products, products that are a lot easier to get manufactured safely and effectively. So you guys definitely are going to want to avoid these products I'm going to talk about today, especially if you guys are just beginning. Okay, so the first type of product you should avoid at all costs is going to be electronics. The reason I say you should avoid electronics is because there's a lot of stuff that goes into making electronics, and when you're purchasing them from China and having them manufactured over there, you don't know how these products are being built. You don't know the quality unless you order a sample, and even after that, when they're being produced in large masses, like we are ordering, you do not want any type of problems with the actual electronic. I tend to see a lot of people try to do electronics as their first product and they wonder why they're getting a ton of returns as well. It's because the electronics that get made over there are really trashy and garbagey. They just aren't good electronic products. So definitely avoid all electronics. You are just asking to get a ton of returns, especially if you don't know what you're doing. I had a buddy, he did, like, you know, those smart light bulb things with the little remotes where you could change the colors and all that stuff. He did that product as his first product, and when they got here, he started getting like 15-20 returns a day, and all his orders were getting returned simply because the light bulbs were not working properly. They'd last a few days and then burn out, and they just would not work. They just weren't made good at all, and he basically lost out. He purchased a big order of like 1,200 units. So he lost like $7,000–8,000 on this venture into an electronics. After I even told him not to do electronics or any type of thing like that, he still went on and do it, and it bit him in the butt. So if you guys are just beginning, you definitely don't want to make a mistake like that, because it can really affect your business, especially if you're not starting with a lot of money. A $5,000 hit could really just destroy your whole business and leave you out to dry, and you definitely do not want that happening, especially if you are just starting. Second type of products you guys want to stay away from are consumable products like supplements, various drinks, different stuff like that, drink powders, supplements, vitamins, all that different stuff. Stay away from them, especially if because most people are sourcing from China. You do not know what they're putting in those products. They could be putting a lot of stuff in there that's not regulated, not approved by the FDA, all that different stuff, and it could make people sick. You could cause lawsuits, you could get kicked off of Amazon if your product harms someone. So if you are going to do supplements, make sure you are private labeling them from a company in the United States that has all the proper licenses, all that good stuff. Do not be ordering any type of consumables from China, Alibaba, none of that. You do not want to deal with the problems that will come along with that. Okay guys, so the third type of products you guys do not want to sell is going to be like stuff that it's not consumables, but it's like lotions or different type of skincare products, or just stuff, even like I've seen people selling like mosquito repellent and all this different stuff. Guys, you don't want to order stuff that has chemicals in it, all this different formulations. You do not know what these people in China are putting in these products, and for all we know, we don't even know if they're safe or not. We don't know if the lotions you guys are ordering are going to have stuff on it that's going to give people rashes, burns. You don't know what people are putting in them over there, so you guys don't want to be selling products to people that you don't even know what's in it. It can be very dangerous, and you can definitely cause a lot of problems if you are trying to do products like that. Now, if you guys want to get into like beauty lotions and all that stuff, like I said before with the supplements, make sure you are sourcing and private labeling your products in the United States only from manufacturers and places that have all these licenses, are approved, just have it all together so you know exactly what you're getting in these products. Guys, and the products you do want to sell is just stuff like that can get made, like everyday household stuff, like For instance, like this right here, you would not want to try and make a product like this to sell, like an Armor All. Don't even try. But something you could make is like a these little toothpicks right here, right? You might want to sell toothpicks. I'm just giving you an example, but like, don't be selling soaps, don't be selling none of that type of stuff that can do harm to people, right? You want to sell stuff like this. Tape, right? It's a hard physical product. It's not going to hurt anyone. It's not made with a bunch of chemicals that can seep through your skin, that can be ingested, I guess, unless you want to eat tape. But no one's really eating tape, right? You want to make products that, like a